Welcome to ShopFloorConnect, Factory Viewer Basics. As you can see, we've already logged in. We're on the equipment screen looking at the stamping plant site. On this particular demo server, we actually have multiple sites set up. For training purposes, we're just going to stick with the stamping plant. Right in the bottom here, we can see that we can actually use a drop down to access the different areas that exist within the stamping plant site. So we have the large presses and the small presses areas both created within the stamping plant site. For training, we're just going to look at all areas so we can see all 10 presses. You could also choose to view this by the specific machine types. Since our stamping plant only contains the stamping presses, that's all we're going to be concerned about. So we can just leave it as all machine types. Now the data being shown is also using this current relative range. So for instance, we're looking at the current job. Now, if the job is a few days old, it might have some data there you don't want to see. You can always look at the current shift, the current day, or even the current week. We're going to select the current shift so we have the most accurate data. Then we're going to quickly just show you the list view, which is just another way of looking at ShopFloorConnect Factory Viewer. Or you can have the icon view. The icons do take up a bit more space, but they are nice. When the machine is running, you have a little animation going on so you can see that the machine is running as well. Everything in ShopFloorConnect is color-coded. As you can see, the bright red is for an unplanned downtime. I can also use my mouse cursor to hover over the particular downtime reason to see exactly what that state represents. Yellow indicates that it's in a changeover. Green indicates that the machine is running. There is also a maroon color for when the machine is in a planned downtime state. A blue color for when the machine is idle. And finally, a gray color for when the machine is offline. Next, we can go into show the page settings. The first option is the columns. So you can select how many columns you want to view. Depending on the size of your screen, you can adjust this to fill it out. You can also choose to hide the top graphics if you're going to set this up for a large screen display, so only the machines are showing. You can also change how fast this page is refreshing, from 5, 10, or 20 seconds. You can choose to show the cycle tracking alerts. These alerts are specifically for when you set up a tool within the tool tracker for preventative maintenance. So when a machine is running a specific tool that has been set up within the tool tracker for preventative maintenance, as it approaches that preset value that you define, the block will turn yellow once it's at 90% or more, or the block will turn red once it exceeds 100%. So if I enable it here, we can quickly see which machines are running tools that will be either coming up on preventative maintenance or will be overdue for preventative maintenance. So as you can see, we actually have 6 machines running tools that are all overdue for preventative maintenance. Next is the show duration alerts. Show duration alerts is specifically for when you set up an alert or when a machine is in a specific state for a set period of time that you define you want to be alerted. Now these alerts can be sent via email or SMS text message. So as you can see, the time turned nice and bright red to indicate that an alert has been triggered for this particular machine. Finally, we can choose to show the machine ID. This is useful mostly for us in the ShopFloorConnect support side, so we know exactly which machine you're having issues with. It can also be easily reference what the device type exactly is. For instance, anything starting with a 1 would be a SmartPack 1. Anything starting with a 2 is a SmartPack 2. Anything starting with a 3 is an LMI. Anything starting with a 4 is an LBI. Anything starting with a 5 is an SMI. Anything starting with a 6 is an SMI2. And that is it for the Factory Viewer equipment summary. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact support@shopfloorconnect.com.